This is TWiT.
Law enforcement agencies, as there's been a lot of coverage of this, and then some brief mention here. I titled this "LockBit Gets Bitten." Law enforcement agencies from 11 countries disrupted the LockBit RaaS, the ransomware as a service operation, which was the most thorough and coordinated takedown of a cybercrime portal service to date. During the operation, which was codenamed Operation Kronos, CRONOS, officials seized LockBit server infrastructure, froze cryptocurrency wallets, which were still holding past ransoms, released decryption tools, arrested members and affiliates, filed additional charges, and imposed international sanctions. Operation Kronos began several months ago and was led by the UK's National Crime Agency, their NCA. The agency infiltrated the gang's servers, mapped out their infrastructure, collected their truly secret master encryption keys, and accessed the LockBit backend, where admins and affiliates collected stats about attacks and negotiated with their victims. The takedown occurred last Monday, the 19th, and was announced the following day, 1 week ago on February 20th, by the UK's NCA, Europol, and the U.S. Department of Justice in a coordinated disclosure. In total, officials say they seized 34 LockBit servers, identified and closed more than 14,000 online and web hosting accounts used in past LockBit attacks, seized more than 200 cryptocurrency accounts holding past ransoms, detained 2 affiliates in Poland and Ukraine, and indicted 2 other Russian nationals. LockBit affiliates who logged into their LockBit backend accounts on Monday were greeted by a special message from the NCA blaming the takedown on LockBit Sup, who's the big cheese of LockBit, the kingpin, LockBit Sup, SUPP, and their flawed infrastructure. The message urged affiliates to rat on their former boss, which tends to confirm the belief that law enforcement has yet to identify LockBit's creator. And actually, there's even some news since then. And you might imagine that he's gone into hiding, whoever he is. And, as was done in other recent cases of the Hive and the ALF-V disruptions, the cybercrime officials didn't just take down servers. They also collected the coveted ransomware as a service backend, the encryption keys that were used to lock victim files. Officials say that the keys were handed over to a technical unit inside the Japanese National Police, who created a master decryption utility that is able to recover all files from Windows systems that had previously been locked with LockBit. The utility is available now through Europol's No More Ransom project. The long-term impact of this takedown is still unknown. As we've seen before, ransomware operations that met a similar fate might relaunch under a new name. On the other hand, for example, the Hive gang never did return after the FBI hacked its servers and released decryption tools a year ago, January, whereas the operators of the ALF-V ransomware as a service did pop back online and start launching attacks from a new infrastructure a month after the FBI took down their servers. And in even more recent news, just as we were getting ready to start the podcast, I saw that LockBit has reemerged already under new infrastructure and has posted the news about its first 12 new victims.
Didn't take long. Wow.
Did not take long. No.
Amazing. Hey, it's Leo Laporte. I hope you've enjoyed this little snippet from Security Now. If you want the whole show, you can get it at our website, twit.tv/SN. Of course, you can subscribe to Security Now on your favorite podcast, or just click one of the links below.